So we were actually doing a sale of our current property and a purchase of a new house, both with Marcie, and each had a unique situation. The sale of our, we had to sell timely because we had already offered on this other house. And the person who was most interested in buying our house didn't have all of the money at the time. So Marcie recommended that we carry some of the loan for the seller as a seller, which I'd never heard of before. So she was able to explain that process, show us how it works, and get us comfortable with it, ultimately because that's what was going to work for the buyer. So we had that on the sale of our house. We also were purchasing a house at the same time, and she was our agent on that purchase as well. And we toured it and offered on the same weekend. Through the inspection process, we found that there was a lot of water damage and potentially some mold, which as a buyer is concerning to hear. But she helped us through that process as well, found us the right inspectors, the right remediators, and worked with the seller and us to come to the right agreement, which wasn't easy because what the seller wanted to offer to fix it was much different than what we were hoping would be done. But she worked with the selling agent to find a middle ground. And I get the sense that that was very difficult. And she was she used a lot of perseverance to get that for us because we really wanted the house and didn't want this to ruin the purchase of the house, while she was also working on selling our other properties. So I'm sure those two transactions were time consuming, but she made them happen and we had no overlap.